Hey, I wasn't really sure what to do for my first long-form content thing, so I'm going to take some time to talk about the new world I've been building for my D&D stuff. This video will hopefully allow me to bounce some ideas off of you guys, as well as some of my friends, as well as document my journey in building a brand new homebrew world. If you guys have any questions, please let me know below. If you see any issues or have any suggestions, please let me know. This is a collaborative world-building event that I'm really looking forward to doing. This is going to be a world for me and my playgroup. Not going to stream this game, not going to do anything with it. I might come on here and talk about things that have happened, and it's going to be great. I hope you guys really enjoy it. So some of the issues I had in my last world is time and calendar management, and to solve that, I came up with the idea of having the whole plane experience time all at the same time. So to do that, I had to change how time is measured, and listen, I'm not an artist, so the drawings I'm going to be putting on the screen are my best effort. All the other art that's been done on this channel has been done by my partner, and all credit to them. They are way more talented at art than I ever was. Here we go, I guess. To have the entire plane experience time all at the same time, I changed how the sun works in this world. So at the center of the plane is a massive volcano, and the sun rises from the volcano. That would make the entire plane experience sunrise all at the same time and experience a day in the same length of time, because everyone has equal time to see the sun. And when the sun rises, because it's coming from the atmosphere instead of above the atmosphere, the entire plane would experience a sunrise of Aurora Borealis every single day. And to me, that just sounds beautiful. And the sun will travel like straight up into the sky for its regular, 16-hour interval. It'll travel straight up, which is how they're going to dictate time, but we'll get to that later. It'll travel straight up before dying and turning into a moon. After that, the sun will spiral its way out of view. And this is probably a good time to say that Rastaria isn't a spherical or even a flat plane. Rastaria is going to be a conical, meaning it's cone-shaped. And yes, ignore my art, here we go. So the moon is going to spiral down the cone before entering the bottom, where it's going to be reignited by a celestial source. I've yet to determine what is causing the sun to reignite or who is causing the sun to reignite. I just know that it will. Then the process will start over. How I want to tell time in this world is, I looked at sundials for a really long time and how sundials worked in our world, how like the shadow of the sundial will tell you exactly what time of day it is. So in this world, I want to use these like obelisks. And then you're able to look through the obelisk through these like slits made of obsidian glass that will show how far the sun is from the horizon. And because it's all based on where your town is located or where the obelisk is located, they'll all be built to be properly angled to tell what time of day it is. So there'll be 16 notches until the sun is dead. And there's no way of telling moon time, just that the sun will come back. So that brings me to like how months are tracked, and it's pretty simple in like the grand scheme of things how I want to track months. There are going to be 30 days in a month in this world. So to do that, I'm going to have 30 moons, one of which will be a sun, right? So the sun travels up, it turns into a moon, and it spirals back down. There'll be 30 of those all around the cone at any given time. And one of them is going to be a significantly dimmer sun and a cracked and like shattered looking moon. So that's the one that's going to dictate the end of a month. The last day of a month will be that sun and moon's convergence down the cone. Depending on where that moon is in the sky, you're able to tell what time of month it is. The sun will go up out of the volcano and it'll look dimmer, maybe even a different color. I haven't figured that out yet. But it'll look dimmer than all the other suns, and that'll dictate the last day of the month, and it'll start spiraling down. And that'll tell you how many days are left in the month you're in, because the moon will be the first day of the next month. I also think this is probably a good time to say that the moons are going to look like biblical angels, meaning biblically accurate angels. Sorry, let me clarify. The rings with the eyes and the wings. But I'm going to take away the eyes and the wings. They're just going to be these like spiraling rings to represent the moons. I don't know, I like the idea of this very different world, And then the one that's going to be shattered and dim It's going to be missing sections of its rings. It's going to be missing rings altogether. It's probably going to have like 4 rings while the rest of them have 6 to 8. Again, this is all loosey-goosey stuff that I just wanted to like throw out there and bounce off of people that are willing to listen to me ramble about D&D worlds. We also decided to make it a 10-month year instead of a 12-month year, just to keep it a smooth 300 days and keep track of it a lot easier. I haven't really named any of the moons or anything like that. If you guys have suggestions for all that, please let me know. This is a collaborative effort to build a world that I've been DMing for a very long time, and I've always DM'd in other people's worlds. I've always DM'd in, expansion books, or the people who taught me to play. I've DM'd in their worlds. This one is mine, and I really want to understand it through and through and really document the process of what I've been going through to make it. And I've been bouncing ideas off my partner and off some of my friends, and I really wanted to bounce it off the people that just idly listen to my content. Maybe you guys will have some ideas that I completely overlooked. This episode is just going to be about the stars and the time and how the planet works, but I have these ideas that I want to talk about maybe on a weekly basis or so until the game starts, and then I'll probably transition into what happened every week and make these little short videos to tell the people that have kept up with it this far what's going on, or even make little brief things for my players to look back on and say, alright, well, what happened last week? Well, we can watch the thing, because I'll make these. The only thing I've named is the plane, which I'm calling Rastaria. If you guys would, please let me know if you have anything to add to this down in the comments. While you're down there, please subscribe. If you're really interested in this world and want to hear more about it, please subscribe. It's the only way you're going to see my content. Yeah, I'll keep you all in the loop on us building this whole thing and all the stories we build within it. Thank you all for the time. Later. Bye.